Hello in a web. Yeah, what are we doing here? Look, we've got a game. And we are obviously. I'm going straight in because, well, I had a quick go of this last night again to make sure it worked on this PC. Well, this is an RTS. Yes, I did say in a video on a different channel, so you probably won't have seen it, but I do like RTSs, a bit more old school. You know, the Command and Conquer stuff, but I can't get my Command and Conquer to work on these new laptops. So what are we playing here? We are playing Supreme Commander. This is very much your little robot man, like pretend sort of Pacific Rim type thing. And you build things that give you mass or metal and energy. And you have energy, and you run out of these things very quickly at the beginning. So what I normally do, I'm one of these things that people call hedgehogs. Hedgehogs, yes. And what that means is I go and I sit and I build a little base and I fill it with defenses, and then I let the people come to me, and then they go script, and they all die on my defenses. Whereas in actual fact, this game punishes that approach because they build super advanced things, and I tried it yesterday, and it was a bit boring, the one I recorded yesterday, because it was for an hour and 10 minutes before I was even sort of ready to sort of progress beyond my little quarter of the map, although I was down here. And by that point, he had the most advanced units in the game, and they all just started crushing me, and then I was like, well, another 20 minutes of that and I'll all be crushed and destroyed. And so yeah, so this game punishes you if you take too long, which is a little bit annoying because obviously, as you can see, I'm mass neutral, resource neutral at the moment on this side, but I've got 101 mass, but I've got no energy. And it takes energy and mass to build things, and all these sorts of things. So, Supreme Commander, I will give you a bit of a tour about what we're doing here. What we're doing here is we're playing a 2-player game. I'm playing against a challenge level, so medium level AI, and I'm playing on a little skirmish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit more aggressive than normal, which also means that, well, it won't be 2 hours of sitting there silently, but going, right, yes, build, yes, that's my armoured command unit. The enemy's got one as well, and the most interesting thing about those is that they've got nuclear reactors, so don't let it blow up in your base, but do attempt to blow up your enemy commander in his base. Makes a lot of fun. So we get factories. So you sort of get building units. Okay, so you get your commander, or you get your engineers, and your engineers can build stuff, and they build stuff out of energy and mass. And it sort of says, all right, so there you can see how much it stores, how much the build rate, how much it costs. So it's 2,100 energy to build, and it takes 35 energy per second or whatever it is that it's doing. Yeah. So you get mass by taking mass extractors, and they're groovy. You also get little power generators, and if you put a power generator next to something, it actually lowers the power cost of that thing, as well as providing its own power. The other thing I'm doing here is I'm putting a little laser gun against land units. So you get land factories, air factories, naval factories, and you get mass extractors, which are basically mines, mass fabricators, which build mass from nothing, but they use a lot of energy, and I don't have a lot of energy at the moment. Then you get mass storage, which is basically, well, it's like a recycling center, I suppose. It's like batteries for mass. Excuse me. Then you got power generators, and you got bigger powered plants. Then you've got energy storage, so that's batteries. Then you've got walls, Little land defences, little anti-air defences, little torpedo launchers for the sea, but we don't have any water. And then a radar, which I'm not going to bother with for a little while, and then a sonar system. So, what we do, we get down here, we grab ourselves some stuff going on. So, at the outset, I've built some little factories. I'm just sending some people, and then I was looking at the formation that they would go in. Now, these are little sort of peewee bots, depending on if you remember Total Annihilation, which is the same sort of thing. Yeah, so as a factory, you get level 1 units. You can build engineers, which is like your command unit, which can go around doing stuff. And this was a pretty. I mean, this is the smallest map. It's 5 by 5 kilometers, but you can get like 40 by 40 kilometers, so it's huge. Not sure you would enjoy that without at least some heavy editing as to what we'd be doing. And so, well, you'll see, the guy's completely caning me at the moment. He's got almost double what I've got, but then what I've realised is he goes around building mines on all these things, and then has loads and loads of resources. And so we're going to play a game called Resource Denial. Oh yeah. And what we're going to do there is we are going to stop him from building lots and lots of mines, because then that'll stop him from building lots and lots of really advanced units. The reason I'm building a couple of little laser turrets back here, although I am intending to squeeze him in a non-sexy way into just this area. Oh look, there he's already got a scout unit. I'm putting in some laser defense turrets, because otherwise he could just have those engineer units just wander around and just then do exactly what I'm planning to do to him, which would be possibly to steal some of his stuff. So there I've got my little defense tower working away, and it's trying to pop at the scout. And the scout's just going, ha ha ha, I'm too fast, you can't get me. So I'm going to build some of that. And this guy I'm about to build a big hydrocarbon power plant there. So I'm going to build some energy storage. My maximum energy at the moment is 2,930, which means I will be wasting a load of stuff. So I will build some energy storage, but what I will do, you can click and drag, then you can press shift, and then you can pick some other things for them to do afterwards. So what we'll do there, what we'll do is we'll then build some mass fabricators as well, but we'll build some more energy storage as well with this guy. This guy, level 1 engineer, he can build the three factories, there we go, and all these level 1 techs. He doesn't have anything of his own. But now we've built some stuff, so we're actually upgrading this factory now, although we are going to run out of mass pretty quick, which is a shame. Let's get that tank down there. Interestingly, the naughty bot hasn't actually built any mines down here, or we'd see little green boxes, so we're going to see a green box down here, I'm imagining, or over there. No. Interesting. What is he doing? Maybe he's going all up this way. Oh no, there we go. Maybe it just wasn't finished. So yeah, now my little tiny assault bots are going to grab his mine and go, sorry, Sonny. Oh, he's defending it. Will my people kill his mine in time? Ah, yes. Denied. Let's just see if somebody's just around outside of radar range blowing this up. No, he's not. Right, so let's put some artillery over there. And yeah, so this game was planned for big maps, and that's why you get this view, which is very much a more sort of strategic view, and you don't really need to go down and look at all the beautiful, glorious detail. That's my little sort of scorpion building guy. Right, so I've got loads of energy coming up. I've got 5,000 energy storage. I'm going to build some more because, you know, well, I want to be able to sort of have thousands and thousands of energy storage bits. So now this is level 2, so what I should have done is built some level 2 engineers, but I've crazily decided to go straight into, because he hasn't come out as much as I thought he was going to come out. He's only 600 points ahead of me here, over here on the right hand side. That's a little bit unexpected. And here's his little undefended engineers, and popping an engineering cap in their tushies. So this is surprisingly, I think this is going to be surprisingly simple, which that's disappointing for you, isn't it? We're going to set a little waypoint here. So yeah, that's my land factory, and I've upgraded it to level 2, so it's got now some heavy tanks, and it's got level 2 engineer, and then the level 2 engineer can build more sexy things. And I'm just a bit confused as to why no further. I must have. Well, I suppose it's only 10 minutes, but yeah. What a disappointment for a girl. What a disappointment for a girl. Right, okay, so my little Sam, or Flapjack, sorry, but surface, alright, surface to surface, so I suppose that's SASM, or SISM, or just missile launcher, and so let's rumble up here. Let's see. I mean, he may have a massive amount of troops down here. I'm not sure. Would be a little bit weird. There's some. There's like an old destroyed town of some description in this map. The thing that really wigs me out about this game is that you can't rotate. I keep thinking I'm going to rotate the map so that I can look at it from different angles, but there is no way to do that. It's just the zoom. It's the zoom in and out. If you use your roll bar, that's what you get. If you use your oh, hello. No, don't go up there. No. Yes, that's the direction that you're going to face. So we got some stuff guarding, basically mining sites, and preventing him from going and building. Maybe he's building one over there right now. That's fine. But what he could do, if I just built some mines, and I was going to demonstrate this with his, but it looks like I'm not going to get the chance. But I could take engineers. So you see, idle engineers turn up. What he could do is he could just use an engineer to capture my mines and then make my buildings work for him. And I don't like that, Mr. Cox. That's outrageous. So what I've been doing is I've just then been putting a laser gun next to that. Even though it's only the level 1 laser gun, it tends to be fine because he won't. He'll just send an engineer by itself. The engineer will get shot while it's attempting to make the mining extractor, or capture the mining extractor. So then what we'll do is we'll build another factory much closer to him. Oh, look, there's some more engineers. Yes, engineer dies. Oh, look, we're ahead. Oh, dear. What a disappointment. Oh, I've already done that one, haven't I? Never mind. Not much more to say. I think this is going to be 15 minutes of slow cakewalk. So what we'll do here is to keep it a bit more interesting for you. We'll go down and we'll start sending some things into die. Dun 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 dun. Oh yep, stuff's dying already. Look, there we go. He's obviously got some defense posts around there, just popping. Yep. But that's alright, because that's why I'm going to build some factories near the front line. Because this one back here is going to be great and everything, but let's use that to build some level 3 engineers, shall we? And then let's send them over here to the front. Use this artillery guy. There's not that much going on in the scout area. Oh, there's some level 1 beasties and the little engine. So there's little different signs. So these are sort of like little sort of assault with the little crosses. They're sort of rockets if they're like a big line, and the power things. If you get a sort of up arrow, that's sort of anti-air defense, which I haven't really needed to build any of because he hasn't built any planes. So there we've got that guy is nearly done. So what we'll do afterwards is you can build mass there, there and there, and then another point defense there, and then that's it. Right, this guy's done, so let's go and build mass and another mass. Massachusetts. And I don't think it's going to require anything. Then we'll buy a mass fabricator, and then what we'll do is we'll surround that with power generators a little bit and another mass fabricator there. So that's useful because you can give them queues of commands and that's them sorted. Right, let's have another couple of assault bots, and then what we can do is we can build another factory a little bit closer still, and then we can wonder why we aren't seeing any baddies. Obviously Mr. Cox is very upset with the fact that I blew up a mine or a couple of engineers, and he wasn't planning on building. Oh, he's obviously shot at something. Go back, you fool, or that will happen. This is very much a game. It's a bit like me when I'm playing first-person shooters. Something completely off the map that you can't see, you don't know is there, but murders you. That's pretty much the way it goes. But what we are going to do is we are going to get some. We need some engineers. What we need is some more advanced engineers. So they will be able to build some more advanced units. Now what you can do is you can get units to help with other units. So you build some stuff, but actually if you've got another engineer somewhere nearby, no, he's not nearby, he can actually go and contribute to that. So he'll lend his engineering prowess in the 16 hours that it's going to take him to get over there. He's going to lend his prowess to these building projects, and at the moment he's coming to lend his prowess to the upgrading factory, and then the upgrading factory is going to build some engineers as well. Now I did see an engineer, and he did creep up through there. Don't know whether we blew it up or not, but we've got you can see basically you can have these lines of or ranges of attack. Now I'm not defending everything there, so maybe what I'll do with this guy, doesn't feel like I should need to bother, but well, no, it's just in case. Oh, I should have put it on supreme mode, shouldn't I? But I didn't think that it would be this Well, I don't know why it's this straightforward. It's confusing me, I'll be honest. Let's build an air factory. And then what you'll find with my airfield is I will be able to scooch some planes over the top and then see what on earth he's got going on. Because it feels like he should have some more stuff going on than he actually has. It's a little bit weird that he hasn't got anything. I'll stick a radar in there, and then you saw the little blue sort of range. So what that means is I was just starting to point with my finger, but you can't see my finger. Why would I do that? That's insane. Because I'm insane. Oh yeah, right, okay. But you saw from the blue line that's the range of the radar. Which is great if you're in a 5-kilometer map. Level 1 radar, pretty much all you need. If you're in a 40-kilometer map, then not so much. Oh, there is some stuff. There's a lot less stuff than I was thinking. So maybe he's gone for a sort of techie route. Not sure. But he's got some stuff over here. So what we need to do is we need to then go and capture these things with idle engineers. Yes. Because what that will do is that will basically mean that I mean, he might have built some mines there as well, possibly. Who knows? We shall see in a moment. But what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate to you why you should build a thing next to your mine, because we're going to capture this one and just steal it from him, because we're cheeky like that. Now we've got scout, so we'll see what these little grey boxes actually are. So those are clearly walls that he's built down there, and he's got some little units hanging around here, but they're probably level 1 to be fair. That's anti-air turret. So what we'll do is we will go on a little patrol around the anti-air turret, although the anti-air turret will shoot us down. But at least that'll give us enough time to... Oh, he's got lots and lots of factories. And no defences. There's his commander. What we want to do is we want to blow that guy up while he's over there. Because then... well, he'll nuke the entire thing, and it'll be very disappointing for you all. But it will mean that this thing lasts less than an hour. So we'll stick a level 2 defense cannon here, much bigger. The Triad is a potent to be fair, it's early, it's a Sunday morning, you know. Why would I need the ability to speak? Okay, let's see where you guys are. So you guys are there and board as well. Let's go down there. This guy's going to build some level 2 and some tanks. And you know what? I've got a lot of energy. I'm going to build a mobile shield generator. It's basically a buggy with a shield on it. But it projects the shield with a rather nifty little graphical effect around its friends. Let's move that. So now I have caught his mass extractor. Does he have one down here? He does. He does. Capture. Don't reclaim. Capture. Right. So this should be quite the cakewalk, because that's all level 1 stuff. So we're getting some. We could build some proper artillery, but you know, it'd be more fun if we just build a few bits of guns, and then let's send in the clones. What I'm doing here is I'm setting waypoints for these factories. And that means that when you send these little tanks in, they don't just all sit there by the base. You guys, I see they've got bigger mass extractors, power generators that will generate 2500 power. That one will cost 1500. You've got lots of bigger guns and bigger sensor arrays. I mean, if I put the Omni sensor array in, then that's bigger. And I think it goes straight to the green stuff as opposed to the little grey boxes. Can't remember. But here's no, don't. So gonna build up, stick some bombers, and it looks like we've got enough. We're going to build 2 more factories. We've got some defences here. He doesn't seem to have bothered with defences, so let's punish him for that, shall we? Let's go down. We've got a little shield generator, so let's get the shield generator guy down. Now he uses energy, so if you run out of energy, his shield actually stops. Which is good. Well, it's realistic, sort of. A little bit annoying. And it's a bit weird because you stick him at the front. But now these guys have got shields. Shields! And that's all he does, is he just sits there. And he dies. Hopefully we'll blow up the armoured command unit. You will notice when that happens, because this area will go white. And I do mean it will literally just turn crazy white, because he's going to nuke the whole thing, and it'll be a very big boom. And we go down there. Now I remember if you left. Oh, there he goes. So actually we'll go up that way. Oh yeah, you guys get out of there. That's what we call a boom. That's what we like to see. Now blow it all up. Yep. This is gonna be a little. This was too easy. And then we get some nice satisfying ground level destruction from bombers. Oh, bombers! I never get to. Every time I remember playing this, it was always surrounded by anti-aircraft. Bombers always got shot down in about 2 seconds. Look, they're bombing things. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you boys. And girls. Right. It's all just a mass slog now. It's just a race to see if I can get that victory within 30 minutes. That would be interesting. I say interesting in that way that suggests that this is actually interesting to you. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, headshot. Is that it? Or has he got something else? He's got something else. Oh, why are you not... Seriously? Come on. I cannot believe it has taken him that long to... Right, so... Then the other thing to do is to fly the bombers... Damn it, you're going to deny me my 30-minute zap. I don't know what this guy's doing. What is he's doing nothing now. That is outrageous. Look. Build the laser turret. The laser turret will get rid of it. Ah yeah, look, we've got things over here as well. So, we're not going to get them in 20, so it's going to be slightly over 30 minutes. just over 30 minutes game time. I'm so disappointed in this fella. Tech 1 engineer, I'm going to rename you Derek. Derek the Doofus. You could not be trusted to zap an inanimate object. All your friends up here didn't do it, actually. Oh, it's not even going to do it in 31 minutes. There we go, gents. I've got to say, the bombers are quite weak. There's 5 bombers. Oh, there we go. Right, so... Yeah, Cox. You were rubbish. That was... I mean, it's still 30 minutes, but that's just because I'm slow. Well, there we go. That's... Come on, now. Any second now. Any second. There we go. So, yeah. That was a little bit... Wah. Blur. See, wasted. That's why we build those. That's why we build those little batteries and things, because otherwise, at the end, it says you wasted loads of stuff. That's just a bit sad. But yeah. So that's the game. I did it because you guys. Well, I had a view. And the view came with a suggestion, although they didn't write it down, and that was Mandeep, and he said play some old school RTS. So there you go. If you want to see any more of those, let me know. Maybe I'll try it with a Supreme AI next time, or 2 AIs, 2 challenge AIs maybe. And then you can see the giant spider bot crawling across my base and destroying everything. Okay. Happy Christmas. Cheers.